Are you making your day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top in spite of and because of? Is that how you're starting your day? I hope you are. If you haven't, I hope that you found a mantra that actually helps you elevate your thinking every morning and keeps you in a peak state of mind. Now, this short clip I'm making as an advertisement to all the local small businesses in the area, startups, and even existing businesses that have been around for a while. I'm in Stockton. We're talking about Lathrop, Manteca, Tracy, Sacramento. Hey, I'm willing to travel as far as San Francisco if I need to, or Los Angeles if the price is right. So who am I? What qualifies me to be here in front of you and advertise my services? As a small startup myself, I'm CEO of SRolonNxtlConsulting. I focus on four primary areas, and that is health, wealth, relationships, and impact. And I'm not going to talk about my coaching. I'm not going to talk about self-empowerment too much in this video, in this short clip. But I really want you to focus on something here. Could I make a difference in your company? Could I help your company profit? Could I help your employees think better, think different? We're in 2018, and as an individual that has been involved in the arena of customer services for over 25 years, I believe that there is a strong need for optimization. We're going to get into that in a minute here. Companies need to have a very, very powerful impact today if they're going to survive, if they're going to profit, okay? Employees, if they want to develop more income, if they want to generate more income, right? That ties into the value that you are bringing forth. If you want to generate more, you're going to have to learn to give more. And I'm not talking about more of your time necessarily. I'm talking about more value. Is it possible that I can help your company? Is it possible that I can come in and do a pep talk, an inspirational, I call it discovery shift session. I come into your boardroom, your conference room, and have a talk. Hey, I'll even do it in a warehouse if I have to, wherever and whatever it takes. The point that I'm making in this video is that in 2018, our clients and our customers are going to demand a lot more than what I believe is being given to them. I used to be referred to as the go-to guy. At the end of the month, when the checks needed to be brought in from our customers or our clients, they typically called me from the office. I'm not going to get into names. I'm not going to get into companies here. But I was the guy that brought in the checks at least 4 times out of every 5 times I got sent out. I brought in the check. Why? Because number one, I knew how to take care of the customer. I knew what the customer needed. I had the mindset, okay? I was willing to go out of my way. I was willing to communicate effectively and properly, and I was willing to take care of the issue at hand. I wasn't putting it off. When I showed up there and I saw the mess that somebody else made, yeah, it should have been their responsibility, and eventually it did fall on them after a while. But in the meantime, I was their customer service. I was there to take care of the client and bring the check in, right? Companies need to make more profits. Companies need to be more customer service oriented. We're talking about employees here. Some employees, the mindset of some employees in certain companies, they don't care. They really don't care. They're just there for a buck. And if they can make another buck or two somewhere else, they're going to leave. So this really doesn't apply to those types of individuals. This applies to the individual that is at least concerned about his company, concerned about him or herself, and desiring to bring more value, more profit to the present company that they work at. There has to be an elevation of mindset, number one, in the employee. There has to be an elevation of mindset. those old belief systems that we've been operating on, they don't work anymore. They need to be optimized. And with all the technology today that we have, right? The optimization, the artificial intelligence, the computers, the technology that we have, we can use that. We can use it to better the company and provide a better service, a more quality, a more customer service oriented people, right? Technology is hurting many companies. It is actually removing key things within a company, but it is also implementing, right? So it can hurt it, or it can also be an asset. We have to focus on it being an asset. Now, I am talking about customer services, and what qualifies me to come into your company and talk to you about these things? What qualifies me? Well, I'll tell you what, I see things differently. I'm a person of creativity. I'm a person of imagination. I don't believe in borders. I don't believe in, it's all about possibility thinking. It's all about transformation for me. It's all about what I can pour from within my mindset, my imagination, and my creativity into your life, into your employees, into your company. That's all I care about when I come when I step on your stage. It's all about, you know what can I do for you? How can I help your employees think better? When they come into work, right? When your employees come into work, they need to be in the zone. They need to be in a hypnotic state of profitability. They need to be in a hypnotic state of customer service. We're talking about the way that they organize, the way that they work together with other coworkers, the way that they handle phone calls, when they answer. One of the most, I tell you, it's amazing that I speak to leaders and sometimes owners of companies on the phone, and the way that they answer their phone really kind of throws me off a little bit. Every time that somebody calls me, one of the first things that I do is I tell them immediately who I am, obviously. Santos Rolon Jr. here speaking at your service. What can I do for you? How can I serve you? You got to have a certain mindset today more than ever. And believe me, people, our customers and our clients are looking for integrity. They're looking for people that really care. And you can tell by someone, just by listening to them or by listening to their conversation on the phone, where their mind is at, because we give off vibrations. So would I be able to help your company profit with what I'm sharing in this short video? Obviously, there's a depth to what I'm talking about, right? We're talking about interactive, we're talking about motivational, we're talking about inspiration, we're talking about me, a person that's been in the industry, and as a CEO of my own startup, believe me, I strive for the highest potentials every single day. I know I fail forward, but I strive for that. And that's the mentality that I want to pass on to other people, because you have the ability also to transform immediately. You know, when you're on your job, when you're in your office, whatever you do, whether it's out in the field, driving, wherever you're at, you must have a customer service oriented mindset. And I'm not just talking about what I have to share, I'm talking about what you have also, because you are creative, you have an imagination, you have experience, and you are the best at what you do. If you're not, you can be. Remember, there's always room for improvement within room for improvement. So we're talking about profits, right? Helping companies. I'm offering my services. If you're local and you want me to come in and talk to your people, you want me to give a speech, you want me to maybe, whatever it is that you want me to do. Obviously, I do videos, and I have a lot of videos, but I like the personal touch. I'm willing to come in and talk to anybody. I'm willing to help anybody transform the mindset, optimize those old belief systems that we've been operating with in the past that don't work. We can have skills. You can have all the skills you want, but if you don't have the character, eventually what you have to offer is going to go downhill. Remember that. You must have the character. You must have the mindset. You must have that optimization in your mind to be able to take care of your client, your customers, and even attract more, because everything is by word of mouth, right? We have marketing systems, we have media, social media, email systems, and all these things, but ultimately word of mouth and building relationships, as I mentioned earlier. My 4 key areas is health, wealth, relationships, and impact. So I hope you're enjoying this short clip. I'm going to be ending soon. So believe me, I know what it takes when it comes to customer services. I know what it takes when it comes to optimization. Optimization has to do with creativity. It has to do with masterminding. It has to do with discovery shifts. It has to do with optimizing old belief systems that don't work anymore. We're in 2018 headed towards 2019. I call it the 22nd century today. So I'm offering my services locally. Once again, my name is Santos Rolon Jr. and I am CEO of SRolonNxtlConsulting, founder of Soldiersofselfmastery.com. I produce videos on YouTube. You'll find me on LinkedIn. You'll find me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Where else will you find me? Well, you'll find me in my car making videos driving down the road. But I'm here in Stockton, California. I'm a coach, I'm a writer, I'm a consultant, I'm a speaker, and I'm a thinker. And I am getting started. I'll be upfront with anybody that calls me. I am just getting started. I am scratching the surface, but I am available for a great healthy lunch and a little bit more. I will come and share and pour whatever it is that I have that's benefited me over the last 1.5 years, 2 years into whomever wants to receive. So with that said, there's going to be a link, actually 2 links below. One of them is to my health site. The other one is to subscribe and to get a hold of me through Soldiersofselfmastery.com if you indeed like what I'm sharing in this video and you want to make contact with me. So with that said, I'm going to end this video. Remember to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, in spite of and because of. And what else did I want to say? As Philosopher and as Soldier of Self-Mastery, I'm believing for a dynamic impact in the world before I leave this planet. So if you want to take and challenge me, I'm up for the challenge, my friend. I'll see you on my next clip. Peace. And remember, my information will be below.